Hey, this is Trissa behind Sewing and Things, and in this video we're going to attach the short 3/4 or long sleeves to either the button back or no closure bodice. On the knit button bodice version, your skirt seam will be exposed. If you don't want your skirt seam exposed, you're going to need a partial placket on your skirt, or you are welcome to sew a full placket. For my knit button bodice, I'm going to overlap the back by 1 inch and sew a basting stitch along the edge. Since it's knit, the button doesn't need to be functional, so I'm going to sew my button through all 4 layers, but I'm going to do that after I'm done. Go ahead and open up your bodice and move your lining out of the way. Match up your side seams and pin them together with the right sides together. With all your side seams pinned, go ahead and sew those with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Press your seams and then we'll come back. Once that is done, go ahead and flip your bodice right side out. Sew a basting stitch 1/4 of an inch around the arm side to hold the lining and the main fabrics together while we sew our sleeves on. Now go ahead and grab your sleeves. If you are sewing the woven version, prepare your sleeves by sewing 2 rows of gathering stitches from notch to notch at 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 of an inch from the raw edge. And take your sleeves, right sides together, and sew the length of your sleeve with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. And make sure you finish with either a serger or a zigzag stitch, and do that for both sleeves. With both sleeves sewn, go ahead and match up your sleeve seam with the arm size seam, and then continue pinning all the way around, and go ahead and do that for both sleeves. With your woven sleeve, make sure you keep in mind which side is the front and which side is the back. I'm going to pin the woven all the way. I'm going to pin the sleeves until I get to those gathering stitches. Pull your basting stitches until they match. Once both of those are pinned, go ahead and sew the sleeve with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, and make sure you finish your seams with a serger or a zigzag stitch. Right. Go ahead and turn your bodice right side out. For knits, to hem your sleeves, you're going to press the fabric 3/4 of an inch to the wrong side and sewing close to the inside fold. For the woven version, you're going to press the fabric 1/4 of an inch to the wrong side, and then again by 1/2 inch, and sewing close to the inside fold. For the elastic sleeve, you're still going to press by 1/4 of an inch and again by 1/2 of an inch, but you need to leave a 1 inch opening to insert your elastic. Once your elastic has been inserted inside your casing, overlap the ends by 1/2 of an inch and then sew the opening of the sleeve closed. To stay up to date on the latest videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel, or you can check out my blog at sewingandthings.com.